Assalamu alaikum and greetings. I'm Manahar Morjovali and I'm from Karachi, Pakistan. Today, I have the privilege of introducing a remarkably talented individual in the world of publishing and design. Our guest is none other than Mr. Ela, a master craftsman known for his inspirational and ingenious book cover designs and formatting. Mr. Ella is not just a creative consultant, but a secret weapon of publishers and self publishers alike. With a rich experience spanning over 2 decades and a portfolio that includes over 500 books, he has made a significant mark in the industry. Mr. Elias' work resonates with passion and dedication, and his commitment to his crafts and garner him admiration from clients and peers. So let's delve into his life journey, explore his creative world, and uncover the stories behind his remarkable contribution to the world of books and publishing. So welcome, sir. How are you?
Hi, thank you for having me here. I am very fine, and thank you for that wonderful introduction. How magnificent!
Thank you so much, sir. I'm thank you so much, sir, for giving me your precious time. First of all, please introduce yourself for my viewers.
Yes,
Like I,
my
as I told your about, but you can say about your for my viewers.
absolutely. So I like to start by saying I am the publisher for the people. My name is Eli Blyden, and there are so many things that I could say to your audience, but the first thing I want to say is is Assalamu alaikum. May peace be upon you, and 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 peace be upon all of the world. In these times that we are living in, I am here as a as hmm, let's see, as a tree. I'm standing here deeply rooted in a position by God to receive people who have written their 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 manuscripts to help them to to publish their books, because there are so many um, pitfalls out there. My goal is to help navigate people who have taken the time to write to successfully publish and publish well.
All right, sir. Great. Thank you so much, sir, for your introduction. So now let's move on to questions. My first question is on your screen. So, sir, with your extensive experience in book cover design and formatting, what initially drew you to this field?
Let's see. Initially, the thing that drew me to this field is art. So I have always been an illustrator. Um, and in my teens, I did graffiti on trains. Don't tell anybody. In New York and New Jersey, um, there is oh oh there is a huge part of art involved in publishing. So, as a fine artist as well, um, the art blended with the words, that is what drew me to the field. I initially was hired on to a publishing company called A&A, and there I worked as a pre-press manager for for the art department. And I found that there were so many people who, although the material was good, the words, um, their writing was very, very good, but the way it was designed and presented as a product was not. And so I noticed there was an opportunity, there was an opening for me, and with lots of prayer and and fasting, um, I was able to tap into the industry.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful answer.
I'm sorry, I can hardly hear you.
I can see you. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. I can't see you.
Oh, one moment. Let me. Okay, where
Your
are we?
camera is black.
The cam. Okay, let me try this. Here we are.
Yes,
Uh,
now I can hear. I can see you. Thank you so
there
much,
you
sir.
are.
Okay. So now let's
You're
move on to
welcome.
next question. My next question
Okay.
is on your screen. Can you describe some of the unique challenges you face when designing a book cover and how do you overcome them?
Well, the initial challenge that I would say, um, designing the book cover is, or I should say, was when I first started, was confidence because um, I designed a book cover many years ago, about maybe 15 years ago or more, and the author didn't like it at all. And so I took that personal. Now I've discovered that it's not personal because the idea, the concept, the the energy, and um, it all came through that particular person, not me. So my job then is to interpret that idea, that dream, that vision to the public. Um, and that was the main obstacle is confidence. Though I didn't get it right the first time, the second and third time, it was um, perfect. So I would say for any designer, understand that it's not personal. Keep going until you get it right, until they love it. I have more if you have time.
Yes, you can. If you can say more, so you can.
Absolutely. So another obstacle is resolution. It's very important to begin the design at a high resolution, even if it's going to be on the internet and it will be converted to a low resolution. Design it in a high resolution first, and then you could always where the resolution is especially graphically in with the graphics is making sure that it's at least 300 dpi when you start the project.
Okay, all right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. My next question is for you. How do you work with authors and publishers to transform their ideas and visions into final product?
Okay, so the first thing I do is I start with the end in mind. I like to ask questions like, a book is a key to open a door. What door would you like to open? Where would you like to go with this book? What do you foresee the use of this book uh, in your life? Will it be a door for more speaking engagements? Is it something that you want the world to know and you would like to be recognized? Um, things of that nature. The questions, because I'm just getting to know this individual author, and I like to be point on another um, is with the publishers. So those who want to self-publish, I generally help self-publishers. So those who want to self-publish, again, I start with the end in mind and go from there. Then we can formulate, my assistant and I, Attica, we can formulate a strategy, a plan. How are we going to get there? Okay, over the mountain, through the woods. We're not going to grandma's house, but we're going somewhere that could be totally new for this individual. So we make sure we do our research, set our course, make our plan, and get it done.
All right, so amazing answer. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. My next question
You're
is
welcome.
for you. You've worked on over 500 books. Could you share a project that was particularly memorable or inspiring for you?
Inspiring for me. Hmm. Hmm. Champion minded. So there's a book that I did called Champion Minded by Alistair McCall. And he is a coach, a motivative speaker. And I generally speed read um, all of the books that I work with. But this book really caught my eye, and it was about having the mind of a champion, not just a worker, not just someone who go to work to do the job, it's done, but to really internalize it, to make it a part of myself, everything that I do. And it set me back to something that my mother said, and she said, because I swept the floor, it was my turn to sweep the floor as a child, 8 or 9 years old, and I did a horrible job. She sat me down for half of an hour at the table talking to me about being the best me that I can be. And so that book sort of um, brought that back to mind. Be the best individual, the best anything. If you're going to be a floor sweeper, have pride and be the best floor sweeper that you can be. So that book, yes, champion minded, um, because of those reasons. My mom, she is a champion in my mind.
Yes, you're right. All moms are very champion. My mother is also champion. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So
You're
now
very
let's move on
welcome.
to the discussion. My next question is for you. What future trends do you forests in book design, and how are you preparing for these changes?
Okay, future. The future is definitely with AI. Um, and I am already, I should say, we are already taking advantage of of the tools in the most responsible way. So that is what I would say. That is what I would bring to the table. Make sure that as we delve into this AI, we have EI. That's emotional intelligence. We're gonna need emotional intelligence to make this thing holistic, because though hmm, after we get something from AI, We want to bring it back and make it a human experience. You know, overlook it, double check it, maybe fine tune it. AI is still going to need that human experience. I should say it will still need the human factor. Let's not take the human factor out of our lives. Um, we don't use AI to the very extent, um, just for menial things here and there. But yeah, I hope that answers your question.
All right, great. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. Now let's move
You're
on to the
welcome.
next question. My next question is for you. What advice would you give to someone starting in book cover design and formatting?
Uh, let's see. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Okay.
yes, I can hear you. Okay.
Okay. So for someone starting in book cover design and formatting, my advice to you is do your research. Really, do your research because although this is a job, it's bigger than just a job for the author. This is their this is their baby, really. Something that has been in the works in their mind, in their hearts, maybe even something that is mm, so close to their heart. So do your research. Five things. Do your research, honor and respect the author, high resolution with everything, high resolution. And four, develop a culture. When I say culture, I mean develop strategies and ways that you do things. Oh, whatever works, write that down and continue doing those. Um, and save, save your work, save on a flash drive, save in the cloud, save because you never want to have a case where the author comes back 5 years from now and they want to reprint the book and you don't have the file. So those five things I would say will work for you.
Great answer. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer.
Thank you.
So, as I saw your LinkedIn, so you mentioned God, family, and humanity as focal points in your life. How do these elements influence your creative processes?
Peace, peace. It's very important to have peace. Without God, there's no peace. We see that going on right now. Even though people or governments may claim to walk with God, we shall see if they have peace in their hearts and in their minds. Then you'll know. So those individual things offer me peace, and when I have peace, I can do my thing.
Yes, you are right. We have when we have peace, so we can do everything we want. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So now let's move on to next question. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. My next question is for you. In your 2 decades of experience, how have you seen the publishing industry evolve, particularly in regards to self-publishing?
Hmm. Wow. Very much so. So in the past, we had to depend on big corporate entities, publishing companies, to put our works of art in front of the public. Now we can basically pardon me, do it ourselves. Of course, I would not advise publishing a book totally by yourself. For instance, um, although I am a publisher, I am not an editor. I stay far away from editing as possible. Um, but now with Amazon and Barnes and Nobles and other entities, I've seen those who may not have thought it even possible to publish their books. They now have the courage to publish. I've also seen um, where hmm, those who hmm, how do I say this without offending? Hmm. Book covers have also gotten, for the lack of a better word, uglier, um, because a writer may decide to design their own book cover, you know, or a welder may design or format their own book. I shouldn't say ugly, but less appealing. Let's put it like that. So there are pros and cons.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So
You're
now
welcome.
let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. Uh, could you share with us one piece of advice or a tip that you think is crucial for anyone aspiring to excel in book, cover design, or publishing?
Hmm. To excel. That's the magic word. To excel. One piece of advice would be to get to know yourself. Really get to know yourself. That and the reason I say that is because of that magic word that you used. You said the question you said excel. If they want to excel, like truly excel, you get to know one of the things that I found myself doing almost subconsciously, probably um, as a as a memory from my mom in my ear. She always wanted us to read. She said, "Read, get to know yourself, know your history, know who you are, so that when the storms come, and they will come, and blow, they will, you can stand firm because there will be things, obstacles in your path, people who are haters. So when they come, you will be firm. You will stand firm. Another thing is to invest in yourself. Get to know yourself and invest in yourself if you want to excel.
Thank you so much, sir, for your advice. Now let's move on to last question. So finally, what's next for Mr. Ella? Are there any upcoming projects or goals you are particularly excited about?
I'd like to, let's see, I'm not sure if you can put Attica on, but that's my assistant. I like to share that that answer with her because she is the next generation. Um, and if we can get her on, I'd like to let her go first.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so
Um, what's that?
yeah, I said, can you repeat the question?
What's next? What's next for uh, our venture, our company? What's next for Eli the book guy?
Hmm. I think there is a lot of things we need to do, and we are planning, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So one of those things that Attica is always on me about is videos. She said, "You got to make the videos. Come on, make those videos." So um, we're going into vlogging. Is that what you call it? Vlogging.
It's actually the content creation. And I was always like telling Eli, just make pictures, videos if you're going to some event. So content creation for social media is really important. That's what I'm gonna do. I always tell him.
Because I have always been the guy to just do the work. I'm not looking for applause. I'm
Yeah.
not looking for people likes and things like that. But Attica has helped me to realize in order to help more people, I need to do those things. So I'm beginning now to speak publicly, doing more public speaking, more interviews like this. And thank you again. And yeah, yeah, the future is really really bright for
Yep.
us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me your precious time and for sharing your insights and experiences with us. Your journey is not only inspiring but also a testament to the power of creativity and dedication and passion in the world of publishing and design. Your contribution have adaptedly enriched the a literary world, and it's been an honor to have you as our guest. So, to our audience, thank you for tuning in. I hope you found this conversation as enlightening and inspiring as we did. So, Mr. Ali's story is a reminder of the impact the art and dedication can have in any field. So, this is Manahi Rimorjawali signing off from Karachi, Pakistan. Stay curious, stay inspired, and keep embracing the beautiful world of books and creativity. So, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, audience, and
Thank you.
thank you
Bye.
for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a wonderful day ahead.